Back to Studio 701.
So if you are buying or selling a house or just thinking about it, it's always a good time to get some advice from our favorite expert realtor. Yes, it's Real Estate with Jeff time. Jeff owns White House Realty. So Jeff, tell us what's happening in the housing market right now.
You know, I'm going to sound like a broken record.
Okay.
But it's been about the same since February. So I've got to look at our market report here. This is for single-family homes in Bismarck, Mandan, Lincoln, and the surrounding areas, which include Burleigh and Morton County. Again, folks, I want to reiterate, single-family homes does not include mobile homes, lots, condos, twin homes, etc. There are currently 194 single-family homes on the market in our market area. In the last 7 days, we had 32 new listings hit the market, with 31 going under contract, meaning buyer and seller agreed on a purchase price and have a contract in place, and 41 that closed. Now, the active listings, that's actually down slightly from 2 weeks ago, but then up slightly from last week. But it's so little that it doesn't even matter. We're right in that 190, 200 single-family homes on the market at any given time. Michael, the driving factor behind that, interest rates. Mortgage rates, 30-year fix is at essentially 3%, and a 15-year fix, same thing, and right about 2.3%. These are at historic all-time lows. There has never been a better time to buy a house.
Really?
Absolutely. Again, as I've said pretty much every week on the show, not only do you have to look at the price of the house, you have to look at the overall cost of the house, which includes interest that you pay. You're not going to see this much longer, maybe through 2022, but I would be surprised if this lasts through the entire year of 2022. But rarely, as rare as that is, it's even more rare to have a great time to buy a house and also a great time to sell a house. So what I wanted to do today was give a few tips on preparing your house for sale. I know we're headed into the fall, and people might think, well, it's fall, the selling season's over. It's definitely not, folks. Buyers are still out there while interest rates are low. So if you're thinking about waiting until the spring, I would say do it sooner than later before interest rates go up, because they might go up in the spring as the Federal Reserve is getting pressure to raise interest rates. So the first thing I'd like to say is to think like a buyer. Right? So when you look at your house, you have to think about, okay, if I go look at a house, what would I want to see? It doesn't matter, because having your house to live in and having your house for sale are two very different things.
Yes, that's very true.
So the second one, and this is one you're always going to hear, is to declutter. Now, I can't tell you how important it is to declutter. I think we have a before and after of, that's the same house. Now, they did a little bit of furniture, some different lighting, and the picture is different. But overall, which house do you want to buy?
I would absolutely want to buy the house on the right rather than the playpen on the left.
I think most people would walk into the house on the left and they'd probably leave pretty quick thereafter and say, no, thank you. All about, decluttering. So that's where you want to start. The second thing is clean. Now that picture, not only did they declutter, but I can assure you they had the carpets cleaned, they maybe touched up some paint, but cleaning is very important as well. Again, living in your house, having your house for sale are two very different things. So this is, again, the same kitchen, a little different angle, a little better picture, but overall you get the point. You don't have pots and pans on the floor, which I don't know who has pots and pans on the floor anyway, but in your kitchen, get stuff off of the counter. Show those countertops off. If you have granite or quartz especially, get them, show them off so that people can see just how nice the countertops are. The next one is brighten it up. So there is nothing more damning than walking into a house when it is not bright, when you have the curtains closed. This is, believe it or not, the same house.
Really?
That is the same house. All they did was they put in a new lighting fixture. They opened up, or actually they took the curtains off entirely, and then they went with white chairs versus brown. And it looks like a completely different house. My job as a realtor, or one of the parts of my job, is to get people in the door. Get people to go look at your house, and one way we're going to do that is by brightening it up quite a bit. And then the next one is curb appeal. So with curb appeal, it's very important because people will drive by or walk by your house before they go take a look at it in person. Now, in all fairness, these people changed out their garage doors and they painted, but It can be as much as keeping your lawn nice and tight, keeping your hedge trimmed, making sure you've got it all cleaned up, redo some of the the wood chips that you have, redo it and make it look really nice. So because a first impression can't be done twice.
Yes,
Right?
absolutely.
So you definitely want to make sure you do that. The next one, rearrange the furniture. I know this sounds weird, but as I've said before, living in your house, having your house for sale, two different things. Open up sight lines. Make sure that people can see, and it makes the house look a lot nicer if someone can actually see the fireplace or they can see the windows. So, we've just rearranged the furniture to make it so that it has a nice flow to it, even if it's not the way you live, because selling your house is very important if you have it on the market.
Yeah.
And the final one is be prepared day one. Please be prepared day one. The day your house goes on the market, be ready for showings, especially in today's market.
Yeah.
So if you're not ready for showings day one, you're not ready to have your house on the market. So please be prepared the very first day it's on the market, and that's how you're going to shorten up your days on market, because time is money. So that's it. Those are all the tips I have. I do have plenty more. Feel free to give me a call. I'd be happy to help you out and give you as many tips as you'd like to have.
That's some good information, Jeff. Thank you so much.
Absolutely.
Yeah. This has been Real Estate with Jeff. If you have questions for Jeff White or White House Realty, make sure that you visit his website, bizmanproperties.com.
All right, coming up next, Marlo is going to let us know what we should celebrate today on the National Day calendar.
And we'll let you know the latest happenings in entertainment. Stick around.